Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Sensibles podcast, number 3. Sensibles Sesh. As always, we're proud to have you here. Thank you all for tuning in for the last one. And guys, as always, I'm your host, Kizza, followed by all the other Sensibles. Jiv, say hi.
What's going on, cunts?
Yeah, Tibin, say hi as well.
Yo.
Charles. I already said your name. I know I said Charles twice. Reese.
Yeah,
I'm already out of it, bro.
What's going on?
Bumper.
What's going on?
And Big Crazzle.
Howdy.
It's the late response, but I'm out of it. Guys, thank you all for tuning in. I already said this at the start, but thank you all for tuning in the last Sensibles podcast. It was amazing. All the love and support shown there. Guys, bro, weekend. I couldn't even say what we'd done on the weekend because we were in a lockdown. Hey, pretty much all of us.
Well,
Except
yeah,
for
we all just got out of the 5 day lockdown.
Everyone apart
Except
from
for
me.
Jiv. Yeah, everyone.
Except for Jiv. Jiv, did you actually do much on the weekend or no? I think you hanged out with your missus on Thursday, correct?
No.
No?
I didn't, no. In the morning I did, but that was it. Because she
No,
had
this is
work.
a quick breakfast.
And then I went over there for brekkie, and I went to play golf.
Golf on Valentine's more important. I love that.
Yeah, mate.
Mate, Valentine's Day is the highlight of the year because Pornhub Premium is scot-free, mate. I'm telling you.
Yeah, wasn't
Fucking
Braz
get
was
on
doing
that
it
shit.
free?
Yeah, they were. I jumped on that shit.
Pretty sure Braz was doing it free week.
I was just too fucking depressed to do anything. So
Yeah, same, bro. Same. Wait, Tom, didn't you see your miss on Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
disappointing.
Tom
Yeah,
was
that's
one of the
such
cool
a
cunts who breaks the
shame.
lockdown rules.
No, it was alright. It was fine.
Yeah, no,
But
we didn't
yeah.
do much in lockdown. Hey.
I had
So,
no
yeah.
idea what I did Sunday. I can't even remember, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I don't think I
I'm
can
pretty,
remember.
sure I slept. I'm pretty sure I slept in until about 3:30, and
I'm pretty,
just got up and played Tarkov for the rest of the night.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I just did the same thing. I slept till like 2 in the afternoon and woke up and
Mate, I had a threesome that night. Fucking left hand, right hand. Fucking.
I was about to say, who is this guy?
There's no way in hell they fit on at the same time. No way.
No way. Yeah, you did the
What do you
change.
mean, bro? You milk that shit like a fucking cow.
Wait, what?
Man, treating it like
Welcome back to Sex Ed with the Sensibles.
We have no idea what we're talking
Fucking
about.
box hand, can't get the banana out the fucking condom, cunt.
God. Yeah, actually, that actually brings up a good thing. Growing up and doing sex ed and all that through high school, actually, did you guys actually have like the teacher go around with bananas and hand them out?
Yeah.
No,
Like,
I didn't actually.
Like
I didn't.
genuinely fake plastic yellow bananas and condoms. It was what happened at our school. Year 9. I can remember the 3 days. It was like 3 or 2 days perfectly because it was so awkward. And like the one thing I can remember so perfectly is our mate Tremor and another mate Jimmy, like acted like they were gonna get a root that weekend and went and grabbed more condoms, acting like they were gonna need them. Like they were just trying to be like the cool people at the school. It was just,
Oh yeah, no, with
Like, how many, heaps of people stole condoms during that thing, though.
Can't
It
be
wasn't
fucked
a
using them
fuss,
though.
everyone
Yeah, but
knew
it-
that.
yeah, but it-
we use them as
Yeah.
fucking water balloons, cunt. Alright? That's what we use them for, cunt.
But at year 9, you're a bit optimistic if you think you're getting a root.
Yeah, even on Barry down Fridays, cunt. Honestly.
Yeah, Fridays.
That's just a prison term, isn't it?
No, it's the fucking Mexicans coming to the fucking United States, cunt. Fucking. Oh, no.
Jeez.
No, but-
Isn't that
with
barrier
those- Oh yeah, well I guess so. But fucking get the good old Great Wall of Trump out there, mate. Fucking no worries.
The half-finished wall.
With those plastic bananas, you could literally you could literally take them off. Like they had like a lid sort of thing, like the top of a banana, and like you take them off and it's a fucking dildo, cunt. Like the shape of a penis. It's so fucking weird, cunt. It was like
proper.
the most fucked thing.
Wait,
I'm pretty sure that's why they use the bananas, Tom, because it represents a fucking dick.
No, yeah, but it was an actual
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
dildo, cunt.
It was an
Like, you
all
fucking
boys
take
school though.
the-
Why couldn't we
you
just
take
get
it
our
off
own
with
out
a
and just
fucking
do
dick.
it? Like,
Yeah, literally, cunt. Just fucking unzip it. Fucking you, bro.
Wait,
Everyone
Nicky,
has
what
one.
was- Wait, you said
Huh?
you never had them in sex ed, like plastic bananas. Wait, what? What did
no.
they use for you?
Oh,
Like,
we like they didn't like teach us any of that kind of stuff. They were just teaching us how fucking
Really?
how
What
sex
grade are you
happens and
in?
how I'm in year 11 this year.
oh, real?
And
Mate,
Do you
packages
actually
are
never
delivered
had,
by
like,
the stalk, alright? That's all you need to know.
they like all sex ed was just teaching us about how fucking babies are made and stuff, and that was it.
That's a gay as fuck sex ed.
We had like three
That-
three lessons of fucking
How
what's it called?
babies are made.
Three lessons.
I'm sorry, but if you're in grade
And that
9
was
and
it.
you need to be taught how babies are made, just fucking hang it up. Hang it up. It's
Well,
a wrap.
I
wrap.
tell you, when mum and dad love you very much, love each other very much.
When a female and a
Yeah, how long
female
is-
love each other very much.
On this topic, did any of you ever have like the talk with your parents about it?
Yes, my
No,
mum.
but
always
I
gave
didn't
me
either,
a talk
yeah.
drunk.
No, it's like
always
you know how to
drunk.
do it. Yep. Right. No worries. Good talk.
Wait, who got the talk? Who got the talk here?
Me.
You said you did Charles. Wait,
Yeah.
Reece,
it
you
was
didn't go
all-
on. Nick, did you go on?
No.
Nah.
I don't have a dad to have the talk.
No, mine wasn't from my dad. Mine was from my mum. My dad doesn't give a shit.
Alright,
My dad,
go
my
for it.
dad,
Alright,
my
go
dad
for
would
it.
just
Actually,
leave it.
nah. My mom gave me a book and she's like, read this, and that was it.
A book.
I'm like,
bro.
oh, yeah.
I
Bro, it was a book.
decent
Like,
as book.
bro, it was like this. It was like a 50-page like just picture book, pretty
She
much.
might as well link you to
Picture
porn.
book. She gave you a porno magazine.
No, like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it, but like,
that kept me occupied the late nights, cunt.
Oh my.
No,
The
man.
closest thing I've had
This
to a
dude.
talk is like when one of my parents is drunk
Yeah.
and they're like try and start talking about it, and I'll be like, nah, fam, like we ain't having this conversation, bro.
No,
We're aborting this mission, gun.
I would always get trapped. Like I would go down and fill my drink bottle, and my mum's had like a couple of drinks,
Yeah.
and fucking.
Speaking of the devil.
Murder in the house.
I'm talking now, cunt.
I was had a couple of drinks, you know. I'm going down to fill out a drink bottle, and then she goes, "You know about the birds in the band?" I'm like, like that is a visual representation of how I felt inside every time.
When Charles turned his head just then, he looked like Howie, cunt. Fucking when his dad came in the room, cunt.
Genuinely spooked.
I never
No,
had a talk.
and the worst part was the last time she tried to give me a talk. I've been in a relationship with for like a year at the time with my current girlfriend, and she tried to give me the talk, and I was like, "Mum, I don't want to break your heart,
Bit late to the party.
but 12 months down the track, you might have missed the boat. I'm just putting it out there. The boat sailed."
The ship sailed.
At this point, we're doing the fucking reverse
Whoa.
helicopter.
Oh, okay, bro. When you're talking, you need to stop leaning into the fucking mic. We can
Sorry,
hear you,
guys.
bro.
That's
Yeah, it cuts out.
you got your work cut out for you now,
Jesus.
Charles. When you edit now,
Doing some dubstep
is that a simple
remixes.
Dude,
slapping?
Every time, like, one of my parents has tried to give me the talk, I always just, like, abort that mission, but then they'll always hit me with, like, some sayings like, oh, no balloon, no party, or wrap your willy, don't be silly.
Oh my god! Yeah, I got those sayings all the
Yeah.
time.
Wrap
Yeah,
your
my
willy,
dad
don't
gave
be
me the
silly.
fucking
Hang on.
pay pass, tap and go, cunt.
What?
Cut that, cut.
Yeah, I get it.
No, we're not cutting that, we're cutting
Understand.
you from the podcast.
Yeah. You don't land that tonight, mate.
It was fun while it lasted.
My
Can you
I
fuck
remember
off
on my
that
21st actually.
That's what she said. Oh fuck.
I remember my 21st, right? So this is actually funny. My old man, what did he get me? He got me an actual present. I think it was a bottle of alcohol or some shit, right? But gave me the card first, and usually with my old man, with like birthday presents for me and Christmas presents and shit, usually it's just money inside a card, get whatever the fuck you want, sort of thing. It's easy, right? So I'm expecting, yeah, just money in a card, you know, whatever. You get it, and I was like, yo, this card's like thick, bro. Like this card must have some stacks in it. I was thinking must be a generous birthday, and opened the card up. And you know how you always do the whole, oh, I didn't see nothing fall out of the card before you like take the money out. Yeah, I did one of those ones, you know, to be polite. I don't see no money in here. I couldn't avoid this one though. No, this thing was blue and it just dropped straight down. And I looked and it was literally not even, it wasn't actually no, it was. There was a box in the with the alcohol, but he took one out and put it inside the card, a sleeve of just for, like condoms, just inside the card with money. And this is on my 21st. And I just
Fucking hell.
I just remember like looking down at it, and it's on the floor. They're just sitting on the floor. This packet. I look up, and he's like, "You come around here often with a few birds." He goes, "I just want to make sure you're doing it right." And I was like, looked at him, and went, "Thanks." just thanks. That's all I said.
Were they the right
Picked
size?
them up off the floor. I think so. I mean, I don't know. They're still singing
Yeah,
the Jordan,
fuck. fucking
I
extra.
don't remember
large,
using
mate.
it.
It's like, are they meant
I
to
don't
be this
remember
big?
Puts them on
Bro,
like
have, you
socks.
actually, have you actually seen how far condoms can stretch though? It's actually
Yeah, have you-
fucking insane.
Have you seen the one where you hang them out the car? Where they hang them out
Fuck,
the
they're
car.
not even this
and, like,
big?
they fill it up with air in a car. Yeah, if you get a condom right and you just hold it open right in out the window of a car and you drive, obviously the air that you're bringing in fills up the condom and it goes huge. It looks like one of those massive like bubble displays.
What do you, what do you
those people that
reckon?
blow
What do you
bubbles?
reckon? Like people that you're driving past
Some
are
of them.
thinking at that time though. You just have
Bro,
to hold
I'd
it on
laugh.
out the window.
Bro, if I saw that if I was driving on the highway and I saw some cunt doing that, I would be like, "What the fuck is going on?" In that car?
Right, because
Someone just had a good time.
Because I've got a family.
What is going on here? No.
I've got a family friend that will put a condom like over their head and then with their nose blow the condom
Yeah,
up.
I've seen that. I've seen
Yeah.
that. before.
Like,
Remember when, do you guys remember when the condom challenge was a thing where you like filled a condom with water and you like
Oh
tried
yeah,
to
fill it with water.
drop it on someone's head?
Uh,
And
Yeah.
that was peak internet.
Actually, I remember-
Oh, that was peak internet.
I remember that clearly only because back in like the old optic video of when Nate Shot visited the old Scuff house, he's like laying on the lounge chair in the lounge room. He's on his phone. It's like a clip they made. And he
Yo,
just
anyone got
screams
any
out, "Hey,
condoms?
yeah, he goes, anyone got any condoms in this house?" And they went out and bought condoms earlier and they just tipped all these condoms out of a bucket, just random sizes they had, just over the top of him. He's just laying there, just embedded in condoms. That was like the lead up to him doing the condom challenge.
All right, well,
Remember that? That was a weird challenge.
The internet's had some like weird as fuck challenges.
all
Like,
right,
there's
guys.
been
Yeah.
there's been some weird ones out there.
What's
What
the
about
most
the-
fucked up shit you guys have done in a car, like while it's been driving? Just
In a
like as a
car?
group, what's just been the most chaotic thing that's been going on in a car?
Yeah, so
Nick's got a
that was the
story.
thing-
Oh, Nick's got a good one. Nick's got a good one.
No, I don't.
Come on.
I've never really had anything too like extreme.
You
I've-
will one day, cunt.
me and Reese have got one experience where I actually thought I was gonna die. Like there was genuine fear of my life going on. And Reese knows why, but I've got another story where my mum first got her car, which is a Kluger. It has a sunroof, and we had to go. I think we went. It was either Bendigo or Ballarat. I can't remember. It was the fucking. It was like just a rented car dealership, like one of the privately owned ones. And we're coming back, and like, I remember just I fucking around with the sunroof, and I was getting in so much trouble, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna stick my head out of it." That's basically the whole story. Like it wasn't like
Hey,
it wasn't
it's at
like
the top.
it wasn't like I
Wait.
was standing up and I had my body out of it. It was just like I put like just my chin above the roof of the car.
How did you think you were gonna die?
No, that's a different story. It's a
Not the one
completely
that-
different story.
Yeah.
Oh,
That,
okay.
that was an unrelated story.
Just those,
yeah,
fuck.
All right, should we say it anyway?
yeah, we can say
Go
it.
for it. Go for it.
It's nothing that
Yeah, so
crazy,
I wanna hear
but
this.
yeah, but yeah. So me and Charles were at the pub near a place where I go for holidays, and
Yeah.
we got a ride back with one of the barmaids, and I didn't find it that scary, but Charles, do you want to tell your point of view?
Reese handles his liquor. At this point, Reese is a seasoned campaigner, right? He's been drinking basically every day. He handles his liquor well. I haven't drank in like 6 months at this point. We go down to the pub. I had a couple, and like when you haven't drank in a while, and a couple's like huge, like you're feeling it, all right. So I'm at a stage where I'm like I'm not like pissed, but I'm drunk, Like
Yeah.
everything already feels like it's going faster than it should be. And I can remember I was sitting in the back, like behind the driver, right, in the back seat, and we're going down this road that's just like it's like I don't know how to explain it. It looks like a fucking it's just a shit road really. And
Yeah.
she was going like close 140s, like 135 ish down this road, and we're getting airtime of like every little jump. And I was like, this is it. I'm dead. I'm not making it back. Like it was just fucked because. It was
Yeah.
either that or I was
I don't
gonna
know, I
vomit, but I made it back without anything.
I don't think I have an
Yeah.
actual like messed up story. Hey,
Yeah,
that I've
other
done.
than the
Oh, like,
usual like stacked too many people in the car and everyone's piled on top
Yeah,
of each
like-
What
other.
about that?
like you go out with a girl to like a view tour type shit, that type of shit. You go to a view with a chick, and what
Yeah.
you do that type shit. I mean, actually, I've almost got
We
caught. by,
do what we were talking about like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
yeah.
How babies
Nah.
were made, yeah?
Oh, yeah. I had what's it called? I had the cops almost catch me one time doing that actually.
Ooh.
The fucking so like where it was, I won't say the location because it's near where I live and it will get out there. But my area, there's like a 2-tier lookout. That might give it away for some people that know the area. And we're on the like bottom tier because was the like least stacked tier. Like, everyone liked the top one because obviously there's a better view, but like the lower tier, you still got the same view, just you were little lower down. And we're chilling there, and this is before they closed it up now. And me and this chick, you know, we've been talking for a while. We were chilling, and cars obviously drive past all the time because it's like a court there, and we just didn't take much notice of the lights. And next thing, another set of lights drove past, as you know, you're doing what you're doing in the back seat, and yeah, we didn't pay attention to the lights. But then for some reason, my mind, when it came back and it was slowing down again, said like, "Yo, just check at the car," and I did, and I looked, and it was a police car, and it kept going, pulled up right behind us. And so I noticed it was a cop car, and I started like saying to her like, "Hey, yeah, cops are here. Like, we need to get like shit on." And so as we would get like she was getting off and she was starting to get dressed, I was getting dressed. I've popped my head back up like this to look out the back window, see where the cops are coming, like how close they are to the car. And the guys just got out and they shined the torch at my face, like straight into my face, and then dropped it down a bit and just seen that it like could just tell what was going on. And he turned around and he just went like that to me, and I went like that. He hopped back in his car, drove off. I went, yo.
When you were saying,
probably don't give a fuck.
I mean,
They don't care.
With that situation, they can't really book you if or anything. I mean,
they can.
They could, but there's no point in them doing it because
you do realize you can be classed as a pedophile for
100%.
It's like what, public exposure or public indecency or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, kids, when
like he just looked at, he just nodded his head. I nodded back, and he just hopped in the car. We like looked at his colleague and hopped in the car, and they drove off. They didn't ping, and I just looked at her and went, "Let's go. Let's go somewhere."
Continue.
Let's continue.
Like,
there's that one, and then it's just like it's just that one, and just really like getting caught by the cops and being in an accident where I almost literally got wrapped around a tree. That was it. I wasn't driving; I was a passenger though. It was that one, which is But other than that, I don't know fucked up stories about a car. Well, usually good. The usual shit.
I mean,
I've got a pretty fucked up one, actually.
Coming out of nowhere.
If you were talking before, Nick, then you can go. But
no, you go.
So basically, when I was like 11, me and my cousin, my uncle, we went to the skate park. My uncle was like talking like this big game. He's saying like, oh, he's basically Tony Hawk back in the day, you know. So anyway, this guy, my uncle, you know the like the one pond skate park.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah. So like there's like a half pipe there and stuff, and it's pretty big, like decent sized. And like anyway, my uncle was like 30, 35 at the time. He tries maybe 37, and he tries to drop in this half pipe. He's like, "You ready? Because like we're filming this, right? We're gonna put it on YouTube." And we did put it on YouTube. It's got like 5,000 views.
What's the channel?
We'll put it in the description anyway.
No, what is it? I want to know.
Vert Ramp Fail. Anyway, I guess you guys can guess what happened next. Anyway, so basically, this guy, he's on the half pipe. He's about to drop in. He drops in. He's like, "You ready?" I'm like, "Yep." All right, we're recording. Anyway, this guy drops in, fucking puts too much force on his front foot, so like he goes like tumbling over, like because you got to put like more like force obviously in the center of the board. Anyway, and then he like boom, head hits the fucking ground first before anything else. And then like it's pretty bad because he already had like a head injury because he got like king hit one time he went out like clubbing. So he already had like brain damage and stuff. So
I feel like I've seen this video actually before from you. I think one time in BO4, I remember we actually speaking about this. I remember you showing it to us, or like I found it or some shit. I can't remember, or like you linked it to us. But back in BO4, I think I remember you talking about this at some stage, and we saw it. I think I remember seeing it. It was it was fucked, bro. He hit it hard. I remember the clip.
But yeah. Anyway, so he was basically knocked out for like 10 minutes, like just in the half pipe. Like we didn't know what to do at the time because we were like 11 years old. Like we were stressing. We're like, oh fuck, what do we do now, cunt? And then like we had some skater. Like it was like I don't know, probably 16. We got his phone and we started calling the ambulance. And then our uncle just gets up like it was nothing. He's like, all right, let's go home. and then
He
And
got
then
up and he's like, I proved to myself I've still got it. Let's go home.
nothing a couple of Weebics can't
Just like
fix,
the
man.
old times.
Anyway, he got up, right? He got up. We got in the car. He was driving. We start driving to Ocean Grove. He's like, I was like, where are we going? Because he lives in Geelong West. And he's like, oh, we're going home. And we're like, we don't live in Ocean Grove. And he's like, yeah, we do. And I was like, oh fuck. And then he takes a wrong turn and we start driving on the opposite end of the street. And we're about to fucking hit all these cars. And then we fucking hit a U-turn, obviously, because turn the fuck around, cunt. And then anyway, we head back home and then tell Nana what happened. I said, you fucking idiot. And then that's basically what happened.
We went home and went. I was out for.
I
10
completely
minutes
forgot that
last time
story
I did it. It
until
was like 20.
I completely forgot about that story until we mentioned the whole fucking car thing. But no, it's pretty fucked. Anyway, we'll put that video in the description for sure.
Yeah, I want to watch it after this.
I've got a fucked up story on a quad bike. One time for Christmas presents, me and all my siblings got quad bikes, but they weren't like big ones. They were child ones because we're all pretty small at this time. And we're doing it out in this back paddock, and it had the fucking it wasn't even our back paddock. Shit, it was at a mate's place. I can't even remember who it was now. Shit, but and they have because all their kids had motorbikes and shit, so they had tracks. So we were there fucking giving it a go, and I can remember me just being a retard. I can't remember what actually happened, but anyway, I was going full speed and went straight into one of those fence with the wire. What are they fucking called? I want to call them cobweb wires for some reason.
Barbed wires?
Barbed wires?
Yeah, barbed wires, that's right.
Yeah.
I don't know why I wanted to call but those barbed wires, and I drove straight into one of those, but before I even hit the fence, actually, I was sliding, so I already had all grazes down my right side of my body, from gravel and dirt, and then it went into the barbed wire fence. It was so fucking painful.
That shit.
Yeah. And that's why I hate any sports that require going fast now.
Actually, it reminds me of skiing shit. I remember when I used to work back. Oh, well, there goes someone.
Oh my
Baz is back.
Oh.
Nice. Good one, mate.
Anyway, I'm back.
Did he go back into the same spot?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, he went back to the same spot.
Good. You're fucking.
It's just when he came.
You're very
No. When he came back in, he was he went bottom right.
Yeah.
And then he turned his webcam on.
It was scary for a minute.
I was like, if he stays in that spot, we're gonna have a problem. We're gonna have a big problem.
We're gonna have some issues.
He's gonna have to learn how to edit real quick.
That's right. You'll make it look clean in the finalization.
Man needs a banana dildo.
No, I'm not changing anything. If it's only a quick where he pops out and pops back in, there's no point changing it.
Man's rapid clicking here. No, but I remember speaking of skids and stuff. I remember working at a golf at an old two on jobs at old golf courses that used to play at, and obviously when you go take one of the courses, our things was we had to go around and take all the flags in at night because people would come in and steal the flags for some reason, as you do. So obviously, obviously when you're out there on your own on the golf course having a bit of fun and it's been a bit wet, you like to have a bit of fun going around, sliding around the golf course. So I remember I used to send Snapchats to people because back then I thought it was cool to fucking slide golf carts around a golf course. So I'm sending Snapchats around to people that I remember getting it actually stuck in mud at one point, and I'm straight bogged. And I'm just sitting. I remember sending a snap to them, being like, "Bro, how the fuck am I going to get this out?" Without actually calling the pro shop and say, "Yeah, look," because where it was is nowhere near where I need to be. Where I've purposely gone out of my way to do this, and I was shitting my pants, bro. I'm 13, 14, going, "Yo, how the fuck am I going to explain this one?" And I'm here trying to push this card out.
Blown away from the wind, mate.
Oh, bro, I was smart though. Once I got it out, I knew to take it straight to where you wash them first before coming back and wash the cart down. And then I came back and I'll drive back through a little bit of mud on the way back just to make it look like it's still dirty in a sense. And then come back and it'll look fine. But bro, these days of actually driving golf cart, you actually understand how fun driving golf cart is.
Yeah, I always do skids in them. Well, the one time I went and played golf, I was driving the buggy and it's just fucking slam on the brakes, do a skid.
When did you go playing golf?
For me stepbrother-in-law's fucking
Oh yeah, you know. you
Bucks
told me
party,
this,
yeah.
I've actually got a funny story about golf carts, but you know that you've mentioned that. That actually
Yeah, go on.
inspired a story. So there was a time where I was staying at my mate's house who lives on a golf course in Brisbane, and they own their own golf buggy, like a proper. It was like going like I think max out like 30, which is pretty quick for a golf buggy. And I was like 11 driving it, so I probably like I don't know if you've ever been on a golf buggy, whoever's listening.
Yeah.
But when you're on the edge of the seat, it's very slippery, and the side rails don't actually go all the way forward, or on this one they didn't anyways. So if you're on the edge of your seat and you hook the corner quick, you could easily slip off, which is what happened to me. I was hooking a corner. It was like wet as fuck on what is it? Like what are the roads made? Tar is it?
Yeah, it was so
Tar?
wet.
Yeah, it's like slippery tar, right? And I hooked the corner, and we've lost control. Like so, it's just slid. The golf cart's just slid. And because I was like 11, could barely reach the pedals, and I had to like be on the very edge of the seat. I've just been flung out of that. The golf cart's hit like one of those fucking, you know, those gutters, like the curved ones. It's hit that, gone up on that, hit a fucking Ford Ranger that was parked.
Fuck.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I knocked myself out. And then I just remember sitting on the ground, on like up against the car. I think it was like someone, like one of the neighbors' car. I was just sitting up against that, and then I just remember waking up in hospital, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you knocked yourself out."
This guy did a fucking Simpsons hit and run IRL cunt.
Legit, bro. I was shitting myself because like it wasn't my car, and I was like 11, so I was like, "Oh fuck." And I just remember like sitting down, and then I woke up in hospital, and they're like, "You couldn't remember your name, you couldn't remember anything." I was like, "What the fuck?" But yeah.
Damn.
That's actually fucked.
Good
bro.
times, good times.
Yeah, bro, those
Good old days.
they're deadly though. Like, in all honesty though, those golf cart seats are fucking slippery, bro. Because they're not obviously made for. They're not made for like obviously they're made for comfort in a sense that you're comfy sitting on it, but like they're made that because it's an open cart. If rain goes
You're
on
not
it,
meant to be
there's something
drifting the
on
cunt.
water on the seat. Yeah, you're not meant to be drifting it to begin with, but
It's-
like
it's
the
also
seats
made-
are like.
Easy to get out and
Yeah.
stuff. So like if you can just drive up to your bowl basically and just get out straight away.
Yeah,
like,
no,
you don't
but
have
like,
to, like,
yeah, but like the seats in itself, like what they use on them, that leather and that is just made so rain falls on, it's easy to wipe off. It doesn't soak any rain in, and they're so shit those seats. They really are, because like even nowadays, like even for me when I went golfing, when was it the last time I went? Like a month ago or something. Even turning in them, and I still slide. It wasn't raining; it was sunny. I still slip and slide on the seats. Like, because they're
seats are
just
like plastic or something.
they're so shit. The amount of fucking times I've seen people just slide on those seats, like little kids that sit in between their parents, even fucking slide, bro. I was like, yeah, this kid's gonna fall out at least 4 times during this golf course, bro.
So now 11-year-old trying to drive the car on his own on the very edge of the fucking seat and hooking a corner.
Remember how you used to beat the system where you used to get real good like friends in the pro shop with the guys there, and then there's always the rules that you can't have the cart unless you're 18, but because you're mates with them, you're like 15. They're like, yeah, on a cart, they just chuck you a cart, and you're like 15, driving past these old dudes, like, yeah, so what?
So I was down in Brisbane with one of my mates who's like a trained golf tutor coach thing. And I was down there for like an 11-day training session thing because I was like just starting to get into golf and I was taking it serious and shit. So I was down there for 11 days, like practicing that. And yeah, that's what they used to do to me as well. They used to be like, oh yeah, just take the card out, you know, go down shops, go buy something. So that's what happened. I was like getting too cocky with it because I was like, you know, been driving it every day and whatnot. I was getting a little bit too cocky with it and I could barely sit on the fucker. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually, you know what, I can't wait for restrictions to ease up here and all that. And like, obviously you, Jiv, can come down and we get all the boys to go like the top golf in Melbourne.
Ooh.
We'll go for a night out.
That'll be good.
That'll be fun. Night out, we'll just eat, have a few drinks, and just get some quality. We quality content there. I'll take a camera with me.
100%.
We'll get some.
And
Yeah,
then
interview fucking Trump come from the street.
Unreal.
and then we'll get the boys to go play 18. Sensible golf.
Yeah. I'll love to see the Sensibles actually play 18.
18 hole shots.
Bro, I've
We
never.
could do that as
I've
a trophy, bro.
I've never played mini golf. I've never played golf at all.
What?
Like, besides mini golf, I played like
Besides mini golf.
mini golf like twice, and that's it.
That's what I mean. Like me,
Mate,
you,
we golf, you're right.
Yeah, Nick, we'd be fucking dogs, bro.
Hey?
On an 18 as well, we'd be there for fucking 3 days.
like me, Charles, like handle it, but you can't definitely aren't.
Yeah, no, we would definitely need carts for the day for these boys. There's no way walking.
Yeah, I'm
18
not
holes.
walking the course. Fuck that.
Yeah, no chance.
If you play 9, you'll walk it because there's no point getting a fucking cart for 9
No,
holes.
trust me, I'm getting a cart, mate.
Smartest, we'll be walking and shit, like,
Mate, I'm the fattest cunt here, and I was to walk 9 hours. Come on.
Mate,
Yeah.
gonna come to the Airbnb, cunt, right? Fuck.
Yeah, actually, that sounds like a day, bro.
Do you know what?
That's
We
actually
should,
sounds like
do you
a
know what would be
organized-
funny? If eventually, if we start making enough money, we should fucking invest in the Sensibles golf cart and like pimp it out.
Yeah,
And there's like sensors on the side and shit.
Like, we
Fucking
should get
hell.
them with like custom, you know those custom ones that like the 2 obviously at the front, but then you got 2 in the back that sit back to back like that, but then it extends
Yeah.
out, and you got another one that sits there that fits like 6 in there.
Fuck.
We should get one of those, and then we just customize the back, the whole like 4 sets of golf
Bro,
clubs.
golf carts are fucking
Right.
expensive. You can get like a shitty car for cheaper.
Yeah, but you can't take the
Yeah,
car on
but
the
I-
course, though.
Yeah, but golf carts are just funny. Imagine
Yeah,
zipping around in a golf cart.
can actually get a golf cart.
Imagine
Yeah.
getting pulled over in a golf cart, cunt.
I'm pretty sure you can get a golf cart legalized and roadworthy as well.
Yeah,
I'm
you
pretty
can.
sure.
You can get you can basically get anything with
Yeah,
4
that's
wheels.
that, yeah.
legalised and roadworthy.
Someone's got to take one for the team, but we got to get a speeding fine, like where it takes the photo of the buggy going past.
Dude, aren't those golf buggies on like 2-stroke engines?
Yeah.
There's no way you're gonna get that.
Yeah, so
No,
someone's
no,
just gonna have to do
well, we
like
should-
I don't think
150
you
and
get
a
a ticket
20.
for going too slow, cunt. Honestly, fuck.
Yeah, someone needs to speed through it, and someone needs to be right behind
How
in
are
the
we-
golf
how are we
cart so
gonna
they get the
how
golf
are we
cart
gonna
by
speed
accident.
on a golf cart anyways?
Hey?
I think I
can
can
push
work
it.
it
We're
out.
just
Actually,
gonna have to push
bro,
it. You're gonna have to go through the school zone.
tow it.
Like,
Just tow it, bro. Tow it at the speed.
Just tow it to like a fucking.
Yeah, just tow it at a speed, and then we just let go of like unhitch it mid tow, and then watch it just take off past you.
No, we'll
Like-
just go through a school zone where there's a camera. Surely they would reach 40 easily.
Yeah, they
You can
should.
actually make it reach 60. You can make it reach 60. You can make it reach 60 if you get like a good engine in it, like a good one.
Yeah,
Make
we'll,
it reach
no,
60.
we'll put a barrow in it.
Oh yeah, fucking hell. Yeah. That's the challenge. We got to get the highest speeding fine ticket that we possibly can in a golf buggy.
Yeah, imagine we just pimp this golf cart out with like a V8 engine, bro.
Damn right.
Turbocharged.
Fucking turbo. I put a fucking can of NOS in. We're set. Fucking.
Let's put a
boys.
308 in it.
boys, boys, I just googled the world record for the fastest golf cart ever.
It'll be fucking 300.
191 kilometers an hour.
Yeah,
So it's doable.
Yeah.
So it's doable.
It's
Yeah,
doable.
In a school zone.
Yeah,
Let's work
it's-
our way
Yeah.
up in speeding fines, yeah? Start at school zones and then work to like, you know,
That's
80s and 60 zones.
we're gonna name the LS2 conversion kit.
Wait, are you talking about like the yellow one? Is it a yellow one? The one that you're looking at?
No, it's alright. The 6 of us can
What?
Flintstone it that fast. Easy.
Yeah, we're cut the floor out, we're just running like this shit. Yeah. No, that'd actually be clean, and Sensible's golf cart would be actually dope. We could actually see that.
Yeah,
You just
that-
pimp it
that'd
out
be
like
fucking
the
elite.
smart car.
It would be lit.
Got like a massive
I
fucking
wonder- I
blowhole
wonder-
going.
I actually wonder what would it take to make it roadworthy, but also keep it like available to go on a golf course? Because on a golf course, I think it's just weight and wheels that it goes off. Because if the cart weighs too much, it'll dig into the actual.
And of
Golf cart,
course,
yeah.
in the green.
Yeah.
green.
So
The green. Someone driving the cart on the green.
yeah, if you're driving
Yeah,
the
we
cart
do
on the green,
something
you might be the problem.
That's fucking you.
Now I know why there's fucking bunkers on the green.
Now I know who
Hey,
the
mate,
asshole
fucking
was.
mini
You know, fucking out here setting up the not allowed to have your cart 15 meters around the green now. Like you have to actually drive this thing off terrains. Like it pisses me off, bro. Like you're making me carry 2 clubs to the fucking green. Like I used to be able to hit it short, chip it, put it in my bag, drive around and putt. Now I have to put it around to the next tee, take my fucking sand wedge, my 60-degree, and my putter just in case I put it over the back. The fucking,
Bro, why are you doing a sandwich in a 60?
What the fuck?
you never know. You look at it and you might be like, no, because you never know. You look at it, you might be like, this could be a 60, check it up, let it spin, put it to the hole, or it could be a 56 that you just run it up.
Yeah, just close the face of the 60, no problems.
Oh, fuck that, bro. I hate closing faces. Catch me playing at the back of my stance with my arms this far.
I went to a
back,
golf
like-
school.
Wait,
Mate,
Reese, what was that question you asked me today?
Jack of all clubs, master of none.
Wait, Reese, what was that question you asked me today?
I think I've asked you many.
You asked me many. No. It was the one recently. We were talking about toilet seat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, actually, I want to see what the other boys are thinking.
Okay, so picture yourself as a person that cannot get by without marijuana, right? And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, you run out.
Yep.
And you're at a public toilet, and you see this guy walk out of the toilet, right? And you walk in after him, and there's a nice lump of ground up marijuana on the front of the toilet seat.
What strain is it?
Who knows?
Don't know. It's ground up. Don't know.
It's just grounded up, mate. It's just
But-
in
Liquor
there.
or sativa?
Don't know. You'll figure it out.
Well,
You'll figure it
You know
out.
you find out if you smoke it.
Yeah.
So, like, coming down to
But
it, would you
yeah, the
smoke
thing.
it?
Yeah, the thing is, if you don't, you have to go without, and that's hard, man. That's hard.
Oh, with that. Ain't
So
no
you're,
answer.
you're telling me I'm addicted to drugs, and it just happens to be a perfectly ground up bag of weed in the toilet.
No, not a
Alright.
not a
Okay.
bag, not a bag or anything. It's just sitting on the toilet seat.
Oh, it's on the toilet seat. Well, see,
Nah.
there'll be like a perfect layer that I could just leave on the toilet seat and pick up the rest.
Yeah,
I
but
just
the thing
take
you have to
bud and
know,
never touch the toilet seat.
the thing you have to know, it was in between this dude's legs while he was taking a shit. Just then.
How do you know
Is it,
that?
is it still gonna burn?
I don't know. There might be a pube or 14 in there.
Man,
Right.
It's a fresh mix of arse hair.
that's a new strain, cunt. That's a new strain.
I'm gonna be fucking doing that to myself for weeks, mate. After that.
That's a fucking hybrid if I've ever seen it, cunt. Fucking unreal.
Like, you just take it home and you got the boys coming around. You're like, oh, bro, test this out. They're like, yo, it's
Bro,
cool,
your
what you
shit
call
is
this
so
one?
good,
Ass
bro.
kick. What you call this one? Ass cracker. That's what I call it.
Wait, it was crack?
I said straight to Reese. Yes, I 100% smoke it, no doubt. Not for
Wait,
the
what
sheer
was
fact. Like,
I think given the circumstances, if you can't
I'd
compose
do
that,
one just
I
to see
reckon
how
I'd-
bad.
I reckon I'd smoke as well.
Yeah.
I
Like,
think
I-
I
yeah,
think it
I
would
just-
depend
I
on
was
how
like-
it looked. Like if I showed up and it was crystally as fuck, I'd be like, look, I'm just gonna have to. Like,
Just
you can't-
stick into
you
your
can't-
fingers
you
as you
can't be
touch
looking.
it.
Yeah, you can't be looking at me like that cute stuff. Like, jeez.
You got me acting up.
Man's walking up to it. And he's like tapped it, and he's all stuck to his finger like this clump about this long. Like, I can't say no now. Can't say no now.
Alright, no shit.
Just snort it. Just fucking.
Jesus.
Just straight up the nose, cunt. Off the toilet seat.
Does that do anything?
Don't even wake up into a proper line or anything. Just fucking.
Fucking pube still stuck halfway out of your nose, cunt.
I said to him, I said to
Little
Ray
bit
straight
bumped
up.
up, but no one.
I said to Ray straight up, I would do it 100%. Like, I'd look at it and I'd see, one, as he's got it up, has his dick, nuts, or like any part of him like scraped over the top
Yeah.
of it?
Like,
has
there's
this
just an
gone through like
imprint
a
of the
drag?
tip of his penis on top of it.
Yeah, there's two just drag marks.
It's got G strike going straight down the middle of it. Like, I doesn't have to have a look. But like,
So
if it
does
was
it come-
literally, like if it was just perfectly grounded up, hadn't been like you could tell it just hadn't been touched, it's been grounded and it's just left there, I'd be like, fuck it, I don't care, I'd smoke it.
Yeah, 100%.
With or without
I'm-
special sauce, though.
It keeps it compact, mate. Keeps it together. Unreal.
Is the frappo machine working today or not?
Shit.
Debatable.
Unreal.
Debatable.
Apparently, it's only not working because I don't clean it.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's not, so you just don't want to clean it. That's why.
Doesn't fucking surprise me.
I'm so
Yeah.
confused. What's not working?
Like the Macca's ice
Like,
cream
yeah.
machine.
Ah,
I've
yeah.
never really had a problem where the ice cream machine's not working. Though.
Okay,
Wow.
tap wood right now, cunt. Tap wood right
I
now.
have. It'll be
I've-
like, I want to get a frappe.
I mean-
like, out of the blue, want to get a frappe. Go there, and it's like, You can't
Yeah,
get
I
one.
mean,
So-
Sorry, I thought the machine's broken today.
I don't,
Oh, fuck.
I don't normally get ice cream related stuff when I go to Mackie anyways, so I've never really had to run into a problem.
What do you mean you don't get
I wanna
ice
say
cream
that-
related? What do you get when you go to Macca's, cunt?
He just gets a
Wait,
fries,
what is-
fries and a water.
One reason
The
I
fucking
go to
cookies, mate. The cookies, and they say, "Oh, the cookie machine's not working, cunt." No, fuck, get a grip, cunt.
He gets the apple slice. He gets
Well,
the apple
lucky
slice.
it's not a cookie machine, Tom.
Yeah, that was a joke, cunt. Fucking hell.
Fucking,
He goes in,
Wait, Charles,
just asks what he makes,
fucking
apple slices.
three nuggets and a Happy Meal with the fucking apple slice and a toy cunt.
Apple slices with a toy and a juice.
Bro, apple slices actually slap though.
Yeah, the
Like, when-
Mac's so hard.
Bro, they brought out these
People-
fucking retarded pies, like the raspberry custard. Like, they were fucking putrid, cunt.
I've never
They
had
were
one,
so-
but
they
the
were so
apple,
sick.
I never even fucking went near them.
apple slices are the most underrated thing at Macca's. They get so much hate for no reason.
Yeah,
Right.
because people was like, if
Yeah,
I'm going to Macca's, I'm not getting fucking fruit.
That's exactly it.
I'm telling you, those apple slices will change your life. They got like crack on them or something.
Yeah, actually, good.
They've got something on them. They got fucking something. There's something.
Anyone
in
that-
there.
They're fucking-
Anyone who has the apple slices has just never had the apple slices. That's as simple as it gets.
Hey,
Because they're not just normal apple slices, I swear.
Wait, you know what?
Fucking
How many
Macca's apple slice.
fruit salads do you reckon they throw out? Like at Macca's?
All of them.
How many fruit salads do you
Too
reckon?
many.
100% of them. I've never gone there and got a fruit salad.
I have before.
I didn't even know they did fruit salad.
They do like a fruit salad there. I'm pretty sure they do like a little fruit salad in like a container thing in the cafe section.
What?
If that,
Oh yeah.
yeah, that, and then they have like little yogurt ones there too.
Wait,
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure-
I just saw the yogurt ones.
Yeah, I'm
Who
pretty
the
sure they.
fuck is getting me?
Did you say they bring out
You know, I'm going
smoothies?
to McDonald's and having the healthy alternative. Like, no,
Yeah,
get a
could you imagine
fucking
that?
grip, cunt.
Hey, imagine going
Bro,
to the
it's
gym,
like-
you're punching out like your fucking limit, and you're like, all right, head into Macca's after this. They all look at you in shock, like, yeah, you're about to eat a quarter pounder. It's like, nah, man, I'm there for the apple slices, the fruit salad, the yogurt, and their nice banana bread.
That's like ordering a Mac meal, and instead of getting the fucking chips, you get that little garden salad that you can get. Like, what? Who the fuck is
Yeah.
putting like
I didn't even know that was an
I've
option.
just seen the-
Yeah.
No one
Have
has
you seen
ever
the
offered
photos
me
of that?
a
If
garden
you
salad.
get like a Macca's, like, you can order it with like other fries or garden salad.
Yeah, if you order on like
Right.
Uber,
It's fucking
you
sure.
have the option of like fries or garden salad. Like, who the fuck is getting the salad? No one.
Wait, all I want to say is next time you go to Macca's and you go to like just look at the menu or you're using the board or whatever to put it in, look at the salad, look at the image of the salad, and tell me that those tomatoes don't look like two just little red fucking balls thrown in there. Because that's what they look like. They don't look like tomatoes. They look like little red
they do,
balls
they
that
do,
just go on,
they do.
pop it in. Like you know those cheeses? What's that red ring cheese thing called? That company? It's like it's in like a little red ball, but like you obviously peel the red
Oh.
and it's cheese.
Oh, I know them.
Oh,
Fuck.
I
You
know
know
called
what,
some
everyone-
babies or
Bubbles or
something.
some shit. Yeah, baby bells.
Yeah,
isn't it?
bullet.
Baby bells, yeah,
Baby bells,
right.
baby bells.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like one of those. They've taken the wrapper off it, left the red baby bell just in there, and just put it in for like.
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't look like tomatoes.
That brings
Wait,
back
are you
memories.
This
Are you
salad
on the
from
wrong
Macca's.
They put two fucking down balls in there, cunt.
You know the image of full fucking
Mothballs.
baby- That's what those are.
Fucking mothballs.
Those fucking slap though.
Wait, do you boys remember
What,
Sunny Boys?
mothball?
Sunny boy.
Oh
Yes, those
my
triangle.
God,
Yeah,
yeah.
triangle.
What was it?
Sunny Boys.
Oh,
Boys.
fuck
Boys,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, what
Oh,
shape
they
even
were-
were they? What the fuck?
They were
They're
like
like triangle, cunt. Triangular fucking.
they were like a triangle, but the other end was twisted. So
It was a
was
twisted
like-
triangle.
yeah, you had a triangle. One end of the triangle was facing that way, and the one was that way.
Yeah.
You know, if you know
Yeah.
what I mean.
Bro, they
Like
was,
Yeah.
that, and then
bro,
twisted
why is
up
it
this
like
way,
why
and
was
then
it
it was
like
They got discontinued, didn't they?
yeah.
Yeah, bro. Do
was
you know why
sick.
I remembered? Because last night I went down. It says, and there was some in the back fucking freezer, and I was like, boy, I haven't seen those in ages.
They've probably
Like,
been in there for fucking
yeah, they were
5-6 years.
Yeah,
at
they
least.
would have been there for ages because it's been what it would have been like closer to 7
on.
years since they
They
discontinued.
got sentimental value, cunt. Fuck.
Yeah,
Hey,
do you have
I'm gonna
one?
sell them, mate.
Did you have one?
They're probably gonna taste like a fucking ass now.
Did you have one? Have one and find out.
Yeah, they were discontinued. For 5
Hey,
years,
sell them
yeah.
on eBay for 50 grand.
The best
Shit,
way to
again.
describe the shape is a fucking pyramid shape.
Yeah.
We're idiots.
But it's not a pyramid.
Yeah,
It looks
there we go,
nothing
pyramid.
like a pyramid.
It is.
Bro, there
It
was so
isn't.
many amazing fucking Australian snacks that got discontinued while we were
I
kids.
can't remember
Hey,
anything
you
else.
guys remember Jumpies?
Yes.
Jumpies still exist.
Jumpies-
Yeah, they're the
Jumpies is still a
best.
thing.
Do they?
What,
Shit.
do you guys remember
wait.
Jumpies? Jumpies are still kicking,
Right.
man.
Do you guys remember like
No, but like I haven't had them in ages.
Well, mate, you live
Yeah,
near Coles.
man,
Walk
wait.
down there and go buy yourself some Jumpies.
Something.
I'm gonna put something in the fucking.
Jumpies are better than Pringles.
I'm gonna put something in the
there,
group chat. Do you guys fucking where is it?
Do you guys remember the? Okay, do you remember
Yeah,
the
Gunkies.
taste from the?
Do you guys
shapes?
remember them? I put it in the
So
fucking
who remembers the taste from the
podcast
shapes?
topics chat.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Bro, the
Yeah.
fucking Dixie drumsticks, bro.
That
They were
was so
so
good.
good.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the
So
Sunny
fucking
Boy.
good.
No, I didn't rate those actually.
Are you serious?
What the
Nah,
fuck?
I didn't.
They
Wasn't a
were
fan of
next
those.
level, bro. They were next level.
Yeah,
Nah.
Yeah, they were it, cunt.
Oh, the old shape flavors
Um,
were where is that?
Wait, does anyone remember
Yeah,
them
do
like
you- you
dinosaur
used to-
nuggets?
Yeah.
Oh,
They, they still kick as
Yeah.
well.
I don't
I
get
got
them
some the
anymore,
other
but
day,
yeah.
I'm
What
like-
about what about
I'm 6 at heart.
what about those smiley?
Wait,
What
you-
about those smiley potatoes, cunt?
Smiley
Bro, they still,
potatoes.
bro, I've had all of these things really recently. This is crazy. I'm still a child.
Wait, think about it. Wait, who remembers the old taste of the shapes, like the old pizza shapes, like the old taste?
Yeah.
Nah, I
Do you
can't
guys,
remember
do
the
you guys,
names, but I can
do you
remember
guys
how good
remember when
were.
they fucking
Wait.
had the new flavors and like they were
That's
like
what I was about to say.
they
Nah,
branded them as
they
new
were-
and improved?
They were
It was-
Bro,
trash.
they were shit.
It was.
They were
it was-
all so shit.
It was shit after they went from like it was like oven baked to like fried. No, from fried to oven baked or something. That's when it went downhill.
Yeah. And then they brought them back because everyone hated them.
It went
Yeah,
down.
no,
here
that was
because of the
stupid.
bad
Yeah, they were.
No,
the
like
worst,
nothing
bro.
actually changed calorie wise. It was just fucking like.
No, like instead of deep frying
How they
them in
made
fat, they're oven baked. Which
They weren't deep
changes-
frying them in fat though. They were probably
Right.
frying them in like canola oil or something. Or
Canola oil.
sunflower oil.
No chance. Bro.
Wait, does anyone
If
here
they
eat
fried them in
sunflower seeds?
fat, they would be greasy and disgusting if you put them in a box with tinfoil.
No, you fry them out.
What was that, Reese?
Does anyone here eat sunflower seeds?
Nah.
Good, thank you. We're all normal. Thank you.
Sunflower seeds. Yeah, just going down.
Hey, you about like the
Yeah,
the actual
they're
sunflower-
Yes.
to just fucking just chew on them like
Yeah.
for fucking hours
What?
straight. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah,
Like,
people
they-
just
they
mung
come
on
with
it.
Yeah, some people
flavors
actually-
too.
What? It's like a modern tobacco, is it?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
There's been people I've
Like-
played with, and they just have a massive ass bag of sunflower seeds and everything. They just mung away at them.
There's like a bunch of different flavors of sunflower seeds as well,
Just
people
just
would
throw
just-
them everywhere.
and literally just like chew on them.
This
Oh,
brings
wait,
up
I've
actually a
had
good
these.
thing.
Yeah, no, wait, these are good.
What?
These actually slap.
Seeds? You eat seeds?
Sunflower seeds, yeah, they actually slap.
Yeah,
What
so
are you, a bird?
he's got sunflowers growing inside him.
Dude, some of these flavors that I'm seeing are fucking ridiculous.
What's it
They
called?
actually are pretty good, but
That makes me think actually. You know, when you like go to a bread shop and that, and you order rolls, you can get plain. You can get like ones with the poppy seeds, and then just like the regular white
Yeah.
seeds.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I used to hate when I was little seeds on them. I hated the
Bro,
seeded ones.
I'd
I always
say
just loved the
kind-
plain.
Yeah, I was the same.
I love the
like,
plain.
they're-
I like the seed ones more.
Yeah,
to be
I
honest.
Yeah,
I
no,
hated
now,
the seeded
now
ones.
I do. I hated them when I was younger. I don't know.
The
Yeah,
seeds
I,
just
I,
piss me off.
bro, I always thought something was gonna start growing inside me if I ate like.
No,
That's how it
wasn't
happens.
that. I don't know. I wasn't even. I was worried about something growing inside. It wasn't even that. It was just more the fact that like I don't know. It was just a little thing of just eating the roll and tasting the seed. Like when you bite into your food, you can just get the bite. Like you perfectly bite the seed in that. It's just like I hated the
Yeah,
feeling of that. Yeah.
I was
just
like
hated that.
biting
On the
utensils.
topic of like weird flavored like foods and stuff, do you guys remember like back in like 2012, 2013, there were people like eating like flavored bugs and shit?
Yeah. They said it was a new
What?
superfood.
yeah.
They said it was a
Wait,
new
you
superfood because bugs and shit
Oh,
give
yeah,
you protein.
no, low key.
Flavored cockroaches and scorpions and shit.
Yeah, I get they were eating them, but
Low key bugs are actually low key fire.
Yeah, they,
I was
yeah.
made to try them in year 9, like crickets and shit, and like fucking, like I can't remember what.
Where they
it was
hold
like
you
It
down.
was like it was like a trail mix of fucking bugs. No, it was some, I don't know. The year 9 teacher I had was just really weird and was like so persistent on me trying them, and I was like, all right, I'll give it a crack. But they were actually good. They were actually
Yeah,
like I don't know. They were sort of they sort of just like didn't taste anything like you would expect, and they were like, you know what? These are like they're sort of like nuts almost. Like if you looked at a nut, you'd be like, it doesn't look like it's gonna taste very good.
What did you have?
But then you
It
miss
was
one
like
of them, and then
crickets, and there was something else. It was like a trail mix of bugs. It was just like a
I had,
trail mix.
tried cockroaches and scorpions. And dude, those things are the same. Like they're actually fucking pretty good. Like
Nah, I
scorpions
haven't
were
had
fucking.
any
I
of
need a scorpion all day. Come like.
and then you miss one of those cockroaches that goes down your fucking throat and then lays fucking 100 eggs in your fucking stomach.
Oh
cunt.
yes,
Does it shit in
they're
your
just-
mouth?
they're being killed and air dried and fucking baked, mate. Yes, because they're still gonna have eggs inside them. Yes.
Mate, a fucking cockroach can
Mate, I-
survive a fucking nuclear bomb, cunt.
Actually, I just want to know who the fuck said that like bugs taste like nuts. Like, I'm not gonna look at nuts the same now. I'll look at a bag of nuts and be like,
No, but
not
no,
sure if that's
I-
cashews
I
or
don't
crickets.
ta-
I'm about
They don't, taste,
to.
they don't taste like nuts. It's like you know when you look at nuts and nuts don't taste the way they look.
They don't look
You know-
appetizing. They don't look appealing.
Like,
Tastes
like
like
you look at
cardboard to
nuts
me.
and you're like, these nuts belong on the ground. I don't know why they're in a bag. I go,
They don't taste like
that's-
much.
that's- yeah, exactly. That's the same thing with bugs. Like they don't really taste. They don't have like a distinct taste. It's not something
boys.
you're gonna remember.
Well,
fucking-
question of the day. If you guys are watching, leave in the comments below. What's the weirdest thing you've put in your mouth? And what's
Okay,
no,
okay.
no. What's the weirdest thing you've eaten, and was it good or was it not? Let us know.
Yeah, actually,
Jeez.
I'm genuinely want to know what actually people have eaten and then if they actually recommend it or
Yeah,
not.
I'm
I
curious.
genuinely want to know. Because I know there's probably some people who say
Probably-
snails
probably-
and fucking.
Probably like fucking crocodile or kangaroo for me. Those are like the two like
I've had kangaroo.
uniquest weird
That's
things that I've eaten.
Kangaroo fucking.
I had kangaroo before.
is-
It's good.
I
Kangaroo.
haven't had crocodile, but I've had kangaroo.
Crocodile,
Have,
crocodile.
have any of
crocodile
you,
too.
have any of you like tried snake or anything?
Yes.
No.
Nope.
Actually,
No.
no. Yeah, I think I have. Because you remember at Joey's, we always used to have those weird fucking
Yeah,
days
those
where
weird
like,
food days,
we-
yeah.
There's like all this weird food on offer.
Well,
Yeah.
like
I'm a
where
fat
we'd sit in
cunt,
a
I would try
circle and
anything.
suck each other's snakes.
Yeah, that day. Rich, yeah,
They'll
that-
give you like free samples and shit.
yeah, free samples of each other's snakes.
Fuck me, I want in. What the fuck?
Well, it wasn't all boys school. We
Yeah.
learned from the priest.
The priest was like, "Want my snake?"
I went to all boys school. I had never slept on anyone's snake.
Oh, you must have not had the days like we
Yeah,
had the days.
they had compulsory snake licking.
I was opening a brand new thing.
Compulsory.
It was called RE.
Oh, no, that was Right Journey, mate. You're getting it all wrong. Do you really remember Right Journey? That shit was fucked. Becoming a man.
Oh god.
Oh, that was like the subject was becoming
Getting
a
fucked up
man.
by a man.
I don't think it
And I can
worked.
remember our Right Journey teacher was a fucking nut job.
I
was
had
like,
Ashwin. I had Ashwin pillow gun. Like,
Bro,
that's
our Right Journey teacher would always come in and be like, "What is becoming a man?" And every time you could basically hear everyone go, "Oh my fucking god!" Just shut up. Because like we all swear by that. You know, Mr. Salmon. We all
Yeah.
swear that he was an alcoholic and like he would come to school drunk every day in year 9 because he just
I
like,
think he
you
did.
know when you know when someone's drunk and they just give these random fuck off speeches for no reason. That was my whole Right Journey year. Every class. One day he was trying to make us do yoga and I got kicked out because I was doing yoga wrong.
That's good. That's fucked.
Jesus. Just don't
That's
fuck it up
amazing.
next time, yeah?
It was probably because me and all my mates were pissing ourselves because we were doing yoga in class. But
Actually, I remember a time when I was in grade 7. Our teacher asked us to draw a map of a house, and one of my mates thought it'd be fucking funny to be like, "Oh, sir, what if you don't have a house? You live in a box?" And he got sent to principal's office for that, bro. I was mind blown. I was like, "Dude, no chance."
Guy literally just draws a square.
Right.
Showed his drawing, and it was like, "Nah, go to the principal's office." Come. How dare you be
Right.
homeless?
How dare you be homeless and come
How
to
dare you be minority cunt? Fuck, get out of here, cunt.
Wait, I actually want to bring up with these guys. Actually, I don't know why my YouTube is filled with like a whole bunch of like news, like headline shit. No, I wish. No, it's filled with like all these like news headlines. Like I wouldn't even say news headline. Like yeah, actually news headline. Like 7 News and like Nine News and like current affair stuff, like just
Mhm.
let me read one here. Right, like it says here. Where's one? Here we go. Secure open racing track for speedy Sydney drivers. Right, like that's it, whatever those sort of shit. Right. I watched one today, and it actually caught my attention pretty well because it's about these Chinese people that are buying passports. I think I talked to you about this, Reese.
Yeah.
They literally these people in China are getting passports and like not working visas. I think they're just like visiting like travel visas, right? And they're flying into like Australia. This one was in Melbourne, so I'm gonna use Melbourne. Into Melbourne and that. And they have housing, like they have place to stay, food and all that, right? But
Yeah.
they go out into the city dressed as homeless people to get money. Like they will beg, they do everything that have signs out like all the regular homeless people. They'll beg and I think one of the captured footages that they got of one of them, they came up and they said, "Oh, do you need anything? Do you need food? Do you need water? Like cleaning materials and that?" And they like, no, right? Which is weird for a homeless person to say. They'd take anything.
Yeah.
And they said, "Oh, do you need just money?" And they said, "Yes, like money." And then, "Oh, okay." And then the clip cut out. I don't know if they gave him money. I don't know if they walked away from him. I don't know, but it's kind of fucked up. Like in the
Yeah.
sense that like
That's
two ways.
How do you think all the real estate's fucking Asians gone? Like
Yeah,
that's fucking
but, like,
buying
in
houses.
in two ways though. Like what they're doing with it is they're getting this money, and then they're going back over to China with the money, and
Yeah.
they're making profit from it.
Yeah,
All
because-
these homeless Asians buying houses
because
and
of the
shit.
conversion rates and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, conversion rates and plus I guess whatever the syndicate they're part of, because there's a whole syndicate gang that's a part of this thing, and like it's pretty crazy. Not gonna lie, but the fact that people are actually like, you know what, I'm willing to spend, I don't know what the currency conversion rate in it is, but let's say it's like $600 Australian or something to buy a plane ticket for however long they're gonna stay down for, and whatever they're staying at, wherever they're staying at, whoever organizing their stay at, you come down, stay, come out during the day, act homeless, take your money that you've got, go home, live your life normally, come back again. Like they're going in with like their clothes they wear too. They've all handmade and like ripped holes and stitched them up their own cells and ripped
crazy.
their own whole shoes and shit. Like they've gone full out to
Yeah.
make people homeless.
I'm about to
That
get
was
into nothing business.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, well,
Right.
apparently it's bank.
Go check out the new Sensibles apparel.
Alright, so,
look at the
so,
bio.
so what Sharpie did they use on the signs? Like, is it
Is it a
Right, like-
is it a
like
fat?
they
Like what is it? I
like,
don't know.
like, what they
do
haven't
they have
done, like,
billboards or something? Like, what's the go? Just
right, like that's it. They could have billboards, man. You never know. No,
Is it
but
on
like
a
they
cardboard or like
Yeah.
white? Like
mixture, mate. Like anything. It's weird.
uh,
I'll have to get in.
Freeze.
Like,
Do you remember when we were fucking around at the start of last year, like having a meme with COVID when the game Plague Inc was around?
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, this is what's gonna happen to the world. This is what's gonna happen. Everyone's gonna die. And it basically all fucking came true.
I wish, man.
Oh, bro.
It's been a fucked couple of years.
Because I can remember me and Reese went away and we're just taking the piss the whole time about COVID. Like this was this was before like any even like
Before we had
lockdowns.
cases or anything like that.
Yeah, like before. I think it was way before Australia even had was getting cases. It was like when Wuhan hit 80,000 cases before it even spread anywhere else in the world.
Yeah.
And I can remember it was just fucking hilarious because we're taking the piss and we're like, oh, everyone's gonna get and die, and fucking we're just like being like sarcastic as fuck, and then it actually happened.
Yeah, we were almost bang on correct, but no, we didn't all die. Oh, not yet, at least.
Yeah, it's not a way.
Don't.
Bring
No
out the
one.
fucking
No one
Sensibles
knock on wood.
Hunger Game,
No one
fucking
knock on wood.
Everyone dies one by
Bro,
one.
it's actually just like we're playing fucking tug of war with coronavirus at the moment, and coronavirus is whooping our ass. Right?
No,
Yeah, have
it's
you seen
even, but we're getting
They got
tired.
that fat kid at the back just anchoring the fucking rope. He just fucking
Wait,
pulling it.
oh, listen. You really got to stop leaning into him, I can. You're about to make my eardrums bleed every time. You're fucking leaning closer and closer.
And it's funny because yours isn't any better.
Have you seen that they started rolling out the vaccines in Australia now as well?
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not touching that.
Yeah,
shit.
They're not sure what the long term side effects are.
I'm not touching it. Yeah.
Yeah, they can go try that. They can go try that on some prime athletes, and we'll see how they go. You know,
Wait, do you have to get a corona test before you get it?
Probably not. No, it'll probably be like,
what do you
it'll probably be like you get like the how you get like the measles and all that sort of stuff. How you go and get those vaccines like normal.
Yeah.
Like it'll be like them.
Mm.
It's
Yeah,
just
it's
like
like,
that, you just shot-
are they gonna want to make sure you don't have corona before they inject you with more corona?
But it's dead corona, so it's not actually like the same.
Yeah, but still, if you were already that sick, it'd probably fuck you up, yeah.
Well, if you came in with coronavirus and the doctor saw that you were pretty sick, they'd be like, "Look, man, I think it might be too late for the vaccine."
He's like, nah, mate, give me the test, give me the test. Oh,
Point of the vaccine, bro.
Like a fucking junkie on the street. Cunt.
request anal swab.
I know I'm not vaccinated anytime soon. Just because, well, from what I've heard already with the vaccines, like people have already died from getting the vaccine.
Yeah,
Like more people have probably. More people have died from the vaccine.
can't find a cure for cancer, but this new disease that came out of nowhere. You betcha we got a vaccine.
That's crazy.
That's actually
Hey,
an interesting
the cancer's
topic as
been
well,
around so
though.
long.
Like,
Hold on, I
What's
gotta.
that?
You go, Tom.
well, fucking. Do you reckon like over time people have actually found a cure for cancer and like the big companies and like the government are like stopping it from coming out because they're making so much money off it?
I reckon.
Like-
You can ask the same
Yep.
question.
Yes and no.
I reckon.
I think
say yes.
there's a certain extent to how much cancer research actually gets done, and how much money gets wasted on CEOs. Because I think there is billions of dollars donated every year to cancer research, and I think a lot of it is wasted to pay fucking like the CEOs of the charities and shit. Like, cause those people who run those charities are on are living reasonably good lifestyles when they're a charity.
Yeah.
So I think there's a certain extent between, you know, they probably have found some sort of thing, but there hasn't been enough testing to solidify it as a cure for cancer.
Yeah, because it's like similar to coronavirus. Like there could have been like a doctor in like China. I think there was like a doctor in China. He found like some sort of cure for the COVID, but the people
Without
like
COVID.
yeah, well, the
The
fucking COVID-19, COVID-19. But like the Chinese government like captured him, and made sure it didn't get out.
Yeah. It was the
Well,
same
I
with
think
the
it's like
technology.
hydrochloric something is like it basically fucking cures COVID. But you know the Clive Palmer bloke?
Yeah,
The Clive Palmer bloke brought 40 million units of it. Like I don't know what the units are measured as, but whatever the drug is, he brought 40 million units of it as the like COVID-19 hit China.
Fuck.
So like,
That's fucked.
yeah.
40 units is a
Yeah.
lot.
Well, he has a lot of money because he spent a lot of money on his advertising for the political race and got
Dude,
fucking
yeah,
absolutely
yeah,
mollywopped.
in that political race, bro. all I fucking heard was fucking him and his Clive. Like, fuck, what was the thing
all
called?
of his memes appeared on Twitter and like Facebook
All
and
over,
shit. And,
yeah,
like,
all
and
over Facebook. It was like
Yeah.
"Make Australia Great Again."
he's just bringing out like the fucking P1 memes.
Because he,
like,
yeah, he fucking used to. I'm pretty sure he used to own like heaps of the mines in like Queensland and like South Australia and shit.
yeah, he would
So,
have made
like
bank
that's
off
where he got all his money. Because I'm pretty sure he didn't. I'm pretty sure he closed up heaps of mines and like didn't pay employees. Like there was heaps of controversy around where he actually got his money from.
That's fucked.
Why would they still work if they weren't getting paid? Like, what the fuck?
No, like, because you know how when the miners work on like either like a 3-1, 2-2, or 1-2, like
Yeah.
work shift.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it would have been like the cameras around a pay week, and he's just gone. See us. And like when you have like a couple of thousand employees getting paid 6,000 grand a month or a fortnight, you know that's a lot of money, and it adds
Yeah.
up pretty quickly.
I agree. Like with the whole, you know, finding a cure for cancer and shit. I reckon both of things of yours. Like one, they have found a cure. Like they generally have one, but the people that have, you know, alongside it found that have either A, been paid a shit ton of money to keep silent, or the ones that, you know, threaten to still talk even with the money, probably dead.
But see, the
probably
thing
dead.
is, there is like people think that it's just one. Like, you can't find a cure for all cancers.
Yeah, exactly. There's
Oh, yeah.
there are so many different
Like,
types. Like,
You know, like you have like so
Fuck
many different types that there's not just one
Yeah.
cure for it. It's like chemotherapy
Oh, yeah.
isn't a cure for it. It's a treatment, which is what heaps of people get wrong. Like it's a way to treat it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually cure your cancer.
No.
So I mean, I don't know.
As for the
I mean-
COVID, one though, that 100% I can agree. That shit's been in the works for years. I can
Oh, yeah.
I can promise. I'll put my life on that. excuse me, that
And
shit has been in the work for years. They
Kiz is
created
dead.
it, and then they had the vaccine for ages. And I reckon, to be honest, that the vaccine they've got now probably is just some shitty cover-up vaccine that probably even spreads it a little bit more.
just water in a
Over-
syringe.
Yeah, it's either a placebo thing to make you think that you don't like that you're not going to get it, or two, it low key spreads it a little more, as in it's a way of making it spread more, and then and then they're going to bring out the actual vaccine in 2 years' time once it's really taken a toll. But I reckon I saw a thing that some female that worked over there in Asia that actually had, and she like labeled out so much evidence about the COVID thing, about how and why it was started and shit, and why now it's taken over the world by accident and shit. And she ended up like, she was frantic in recording all this when she was talking about it. And she's like, I don't have much time to talk about it. Like, they're after me. I'm packing, like, I'm trying to get out of here as quick as possible. Like, she was like in her house, like scavenging around trying to flee. And then supposedly she's been missing for ages now. No one's found her.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, it seems so
But
weird.
but at the same time, people can take that in a token and say, yeah, she might be missing, but who's to say that she is right about what she's saying? Why she could be one of those like
doing it herself, like.
Who's to say she's not one of those people that like wear tin hats and say that aliens are reading their mind? Yeah, and she's gone and disappeared. She's got herself. She's gone and actually she's hiding in bushes somewhere. She's lost. She's now like
she's probably psychosis or some shit, like where she's just fucking,
And in the nicest way possible, she's probably gotten lost, and she's dead. She's probably dead somewhere out there, and they can't find her.
Yeah.
No one.
On the other hand, it could also be fucking true. So
that's what I mean. It seemed very true, but at the same time, you can take it with a grain of salt and say that she could have just been one of those, one of those people. But
I felt you just don't know.
In the sensible Sesh fucking chat, I put the name of the drug. I legit have no idea how to fucking say it. But anyway, go on, like, okay, try and say it.
Try it.
Hydroxychloroquine.
Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah, anyway, so that drug, I think Clive Palmer either brought like 30 million or 40 million units of that drug, just as COVID hit, just the casual, just go out and buy 30 million units of a drug, just a like a light Sunday, really.
It would be for him though, because like you said, like, when he had those mines, he would have been making fucking bank.
Yeah,
like,
shit, yeah.
He'd have so much money. It's so much net worth.
Oh yeah, have you guys seen World War II propaganda? That shit's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we were
They're
showing.
like the memes before Twitter come.
Yeah, they were showing us that shit back in school, like when we were learning about the war and history, and it's just pure memes. The World War II propaganda. It's like I'll whip up some right now. I'll read some out to you. It's great stuff.
Yeah, no, it would be if we can. Actually, it's on the topic of conspiracies and shit. Actually, I want you to do it. What's the biggest conspiracy theory that you guys either? Actually, I'll do both. I want to hear from everyone. Biggest conspiracy you believe in and don't believe in. So, like, when I say don't believe in, I mean the ones that like everyone believes is true. Let's say it's ghosts, for example, but you don't believe in it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Well, I don't believe in ghosts. I also don't believe no one's ever landed on the moon.
What? Hey, wait.
There's a couple.
Explain
I also
your
don't
reasoning
believe.
for that.
Which
Wait,
one?
hang on. Shut the fuck up.
I don't-
What is your reason for not believing that NASA has sent people to the moon?
I don't believe. Like, what do you mean?
No,
Why-
I reckon people did like land on the moon, but
Why
people,
do you-
like,
why
on
do you
that
think
time
No, when they first like launched.
when they first filmed it,
I
like,
don't
they-
think.
they-
Yeah.
they just wanted to beat Russia at that point.
Right,
So they
that shit
they
looks
filmed it. They filmed it in Hollywood, cunt.
You tell me why the flag's moving, and we'll talk. You tell me why the flag's moving in space, and we'll talk.
True, actually, true.
Yeah, that's a good point. Hey, I actually.
No, wait, hang on.
That's
a
a
good point.
that's
That's
a
a
good
good point.
point.
But what do you like? There's still been people that land on the moon. That video was fake. That's always
Yeah,
No, that's what I'm
obviously.
saying. That's what I'm
That's what
saying.
he's saying. He's saying
I really don't care about
Okay.
if someone else is born on the moon.
Hey, Charles. So
You didn't even get the first one.
the flag is moving because when they placed it there, it wasn't dead still, and the gravity, there's nothing to stop it.
Well, not even. It's just like if you place
Okay,
something
why is it?
loose
Why is
like
this?
that, it's always gonna be moving, right? It's just physics.
You could
Huh?
probably have
There's
a fucking
There's so many
argument.
problems
You could
with
probably
the
have
moon
the
landing.
you could probably have the argument like both ways, but
Yeah.
We're so
Tough one.
ignorant at this, but
But like,
Um,
how do they know that? How do they know what they're gonna stick into the moon is gonna stick there though?
Yeah, that is true.
Well, they
too.
didn't.
They just hope.
They just fucking tried.
they,
Yeah,
they,
they
just tried.
Like, it was just like, oh,
Mate,
let's
a
place
bit,
flag.
bit of duct tape, bit of fucking gorilla glue, you'll be right, cunt.
If you're telling me in 1970s they also perfectly landed a camera to launch to have a shot where they're coming outside the door of their space shuttle, just wrap it up. Did you see the size of the computers in 1970, mate? They were fucking huge. There's no way they were landing a camera perfectly on the moon.
That motherfucker had a Logitech C920 strapped to it, cunt.
Wait, so you believe that video is fake, right?
Yes. No.
Okay.
I believe it was all staged, just to beat Russia. It's just propaganda.
But now, do you believe someone has actually been on the moon?
That's a whole
Yeah,
different
that's
topic.
So,
That's
no,
a
but
whole
you just
different.
said that you don't believe anyone's been on the moon. That's what you
No,
said.
I don't believe the moon landing was true. The actual
Okay.
the moon landing, like when people talk about the moon landing,
The video and shit was fake. Yeah, okay, I understand that now. I was real. Sorry.
What's okay,
I
then what's
really
the
don't care if
conspiracy that
anyone
you
else
do
is
believe
on
in?
the moon.
What's the conspiracy that you
Conspiracy
do
that I
believe
do
in?
believe in. I do believe that we come from a different planet. It's an interesting thing, but most of my theory is based off the pyramids because there's no, if you look into the pyramids are perfectly placed for and it was not built all off slave work. I can tell you that much. The pyramids are two
Those slaves were the best fucking architects.
yeah, bro.
you've ever seen, cunt.
If we could
Nah.
get those workers now, cunt would be getting shit done in fucking in 8 hours. In 8-hour days, mate, there'd be fucking
Yeah, these
skyscrapers everywhere.
Statues and shit, like of like the
Yeah,
lion,
yeah, these
lion body on the
Yeah,
bed.
right.
yeah, these multi-year fucking roadworks and train line constructions they're taking on, bro. They have them done in a couple of months.
Highway cunt, like get a grip.
Max.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some of those blocks in the pyramid are like 3.5 ton. If you're telling me like 4 blokes were moving that,
Yeah.
I don't
They
know.
were some-
I don't know which
they were
ones I
some big
don't.
cunts.
I don't know which ones I don't
They were-
believe in.
They were 12 foot, 300
Yeah.
kilo, fucking absolute mammoths, cunt.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
believe in ghosts, to be honest. I don't know.
Yeah, I've never had an experience with ghosts.
Yeah,
I just can't
that's
say it.
one thing I've never believed in. I've just it's too easy to fake a ghost video.
Yeah.
Way too easy to fake a ghost video. It's like the easiest thing to fake.
Have you seen Phasmophobia?
Never mind. I take that back. I believe now. But then I also believe that like the Bermuda Triangle is like a fucking alien type shit. So I don't know.
Yeah, the Bermuda Triangle was fucked. Like,
Yeah. Like I
No,
remember.
So many
I remember I was
mysterious
doing-
disappearances and shit like that.
Yeah.
I've looked into that, and like that sort of makes sense. So like when you
Yeah.
really look into the Bermuda Triangle, it sort of makes sense because I think it's 3 different currents hitting each other. So it's the
It's-
reason that it gets so fucking choppy there is because it's almost like 3 different
Mm.
3 different weathers, like if you know what I mean. So like cold,
Yeah.
warm, are like all meeting at the one spot, and then it's just getting fucked. And then also when the currents are that strong, shit's just gonna get swept away. So like when they find something that's mysterious in fucking the top side of Russia, it's probably come from the Bermuda Triangle just because it's
Yeah,
been swept
okay.
away.
Yeah, I understand. It's like a boat going missing. That I could understand for that exact reason. Because when I was doing looking into it, that's what it was. It was like you said, like 3 different temperature or some shit. But when you like in a plane
Planes
that
and
flies
shit.
over that, you're above the weather. Like
Like the clouds.
yeah, you're above the clouds and all that shit that's happening down below. So how the fuck does a plane lose complete signal and just disappear off the face
I've
of the
heard
earth?
so many theories
And-
to that. Like,
And I
Wait,
remember
so you're
watching.
talking about-
The same reason your internet drops out when you're having fucking stormy weather.
Actually, can I say, are you talking about the plane? Talking about that Malaysia flight that
No,
went
Man,
missing?
No.
that shit's just a good meme. That shit definitely got shut down by Russia.
No, it
I don't
didn't.
wanna-
No, that was a pilot saucer.
that thing definitely got shut down
No.
by Russia.
No.
Because like it was like 3 weeks, or it's either 3 weeks before or 3 weeks after. There was another plane that got shut down by Russia just from flying over it.
No, I reckon that
Yeah,
Malaysia
and
flight.
then they bring out the good old Shaggy. It wasn't me, cunt. That's what they're saying.
I was gonna bring up this story actually that like when I was into the Bermuda
Yeah.
Triangle, that there was a plane that went missing like 4 years ago, or like even longer. I think it was actually like 10 years, and then they found it washed up on the beach. But normally, like obviously, once something's underwater for ages, it's gonna have like rust and all that other
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
This plane, inside of it, the wires, everything was fucking perfect. There was no sign of water corrosion or anything.
Damn,
But-
that shit
Like,
has
how
some good
long was it?
O-rings. I'm telling you that much.
They got some parts in the doors, bro. God
Sorry, Reece, what were you gonna
That
say?
sea
Reece?
salt was not getting in.
I don't even remember it. Wait, was it about the Malaysia flight?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I reckon that shit was the pilot committing mass murder suicide.
Probably just took him out to the middle of the ocean. Was like, see you
Yeah.
later, guys.
No, because why else would the plane be down like southwest of Australia?
Yeah, man, just wanted that.
Why else would
79
it be down
Virgin or
there?
Whatever it is.
Insert the I hate Mondays meme.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
fuck
It
Uh,
actually
it
always
can
has puzzled me that because there's nothing about that plane has shown up still, correct? Yeah.
No, they
No,
found
they
No,
found the
they found the
black
black
box.
box. Yeah.
they
Oh,
found
they found the black box, is it?
they found
Yeah.
little pieces. Like I think at the time that I was looking at it, they found 3 pieces that they confirmed were part of the plane, and then another 10 or 15 or something that they think is part of it, but they can't confirm it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they eventually found the black box, but there's another thing. You know,
Was there
you
anything
know
on
the
the black
Mary.
box that they found?
I don't know. I haven't looked into that much. But you know that with the Mariana Chance, there is definitely some shit going down in there because you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
because they can't get to the bottom of the trench 4 without the
Mm.
windows cracking in the submarine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mariana Trench.
There's nothing like.
Coast of Mexico or something?
No, yeah.
that's the one in the ocean, right? The
Yeah,
deepest
it's like-
one?
Don't you
I
don't
don't-
you think it's like
I've always said something that is like there's the different planet under there, or
Right,
something, like
the-
the deepest well or some shit.
You
Yeah,
know how
the
much,
meg- the
you know how
megalodon's
much the
living down
ocean
there.
has been unexplored.
yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. Like,
The ocean hasn't been
Gee.
explored.
do you guys find it scary how much of the world hasn't even been explored yet?
Yeah.
No, not
Well,
really.
It's
That's just simply because we can't, though.
Like the thing about how long humans have been here and nothing's happened that bad, I'd be more scared of fucking something
What-
that's
oh
going from
yeah,
outer
us going
space.
to explore. No, I'd be more scared of us, like of humans, like being over curious and like trying to find out what's going on out in the fucking ocean that's not explored, than rather what would happen if like we just left it.
Yeah, actually
Right,
think
like,
about that.
Because
That's actually crazy.
if you think about it, right? If humans go and fucking explore some shit and get over curious and they find some shit that they don't want to see, right? Fucking, or like if they disturb something out of fucking nowhere, like who knows what's gonna
Yeah,
happen?
and just follows back.
It'll be like,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to see some fucked up shit, go search up spider crabs. Spider crabs are the
Spider
most.
crabs are fucked.
They
Spider
are,
crabs
Yeah.
are so
they
fucked.
are so retarded. Like
Spider crabs
Yeah.
are cooked, bro.
if God was real, why the fuck did he create those things? Like,
holy, look at the size of this cunt.
yeah, they're fucking big.
But yeah, no, but like they had some of
They are
fucking,
big.
like, they had some at Melbourne Aquarium once. Like one time that I went and they were fucked. Fucking huge.
Bro,
Yeah,
imagine getting
that's
chased
actually
from
crazy
imagine
thought,
getting
though.
chased by a bunch of them on the beach, cunt.
That's good.
But I'm really,
Right.
You just be
That's a-
chilling on
hey,
the beach, cunt.
yeah.
The attack of the
Yeah,
spider.
that's a crazy
crabs.
thought though that you bring up there, Bumper. Like the amount of the world that has been discovered, not even just the world, the ocean, right? That has been discovered, right?
Most of
Imagine
it's the ocean
actually-
has been discovered.
it's only 4% that we've discovered. of
Yeah, like imagine actually just going through and like obviously Google Maps shows the world, right? But like you don't see much of it on there. Like you scroll through and you're just like whatever. Imagine if you actually surf through, like you traveled it via plane, fucking submarine, swam. Who cares how you got there? But you traveled around the world and you came across some shit, bro. Like
Oh yeah, you're
what
coming
could be the
across-
repercussions? Like
Bro,
what could
you're
be
gonna
the
come across-
repercussions? Like it's crazy. Like you
You're
never
gonna
know.
come
You
across
can
hidden islands, civilizations that have been undiscovered,
Like-
and like people
yeah,
are like
yeah,
basically back in the
like
Stone Age.
Like the one in
Yeah,
the Amazon forest that they only found recently because of the Amazon fires. Like they found a lost civilization in the Amazon forest because of the fires.
Wow.
Really?
You know when you know when the fires were running rampant through there, they found a lost civilization. Like it'd been lost for like they were dead. Like everyone been gone for thousands of years, but there was a civilization there, a fully functioning civilization that was running perfectly, that they just never found.
I mean, the Amazon
don't-
forest
Fucking hell.
is fuge. So
Yeah, it's fucking huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
like,
but, even
imagine, bro,
some of the
like,
Australian. Sorry, you
It's
go.
definitely. Oh,
Yeah.
you go.
Someone go.
anyone can go. Hey, it's just
fucking talking.
no, it's just, I'm saying it's just crazy. Like, you look back, like I've seen on what's it called for like YouTube and shit. There's like a what is it? there's a civilization or something that's out in the, I don't even know where it's near, that people are, like, it's off limits to humans. You can't go to it, nothing, like, because the tribe that
fucking
live there,
Ooga Booga Island cunt.
Yeah.
There's places like that in the fucking Papua New Guinea.
Yeah.
There's like villages and shit that
people can't-
people aren't allowed to go to because they're like carnival or cannibals and shit. Like they
Yeah.
will.
Yeah, because they don't know any. Yeah, they'll literally kill you because they don't know what our civilization is
Yeah,
like. They've cut us
exactly.
off.
Yeah.
They got.
Yeah.
And like people have tried to.
We are
swim
we
there,
are
people
off
have tried-
tap.
Yeah, people have tried to like, you know, go there on boats and shit, and like people have died there because their boats they couldn't get back and they've been killed by them. There's people that have flown drones over. They've had a drone shot down. It's so like weird thinking that like out of all the like the world that's been discovered and you know how this is a sort of a normal reality for us, that one that there's those civilizations out there that still live, you know, back like the cavemen did and live in that and choose that life. But then there's also probably life out there, like you said, that you know the fully functioning, you know, living system over there in the Amazon rainforest. Like it's fucked. Like
Yeah.
you know,
You just tune on Twitch and you
They-
see some fucking Papua New Guinean cranking 90s cunt.
That fucking that fucking
Believe-
island
believe
is
how-
hilarious. There's a whole documentary of when some like religious cunt tries to go over there and fucking convert them, and it gets fucking killed. It's the
Yeah,
funniest.
yeah,
This
They
bloke
sent
went
a-
over
they
there.
sent a-
This bloke went over there
sent a
trying to
priest over
convert him. Yeah, no, I don't
Bro,
think it was a
there-
priest. I think it was just like some sort of advocate trying to convert people to his religion. He went over there and got fucking like they let him onto the island, was the
He got
craziest part.
fucking stone cunt.
And then like no one just
Yeah.
ever saw him again. Like he was like, I'm going on a journey. I
He's
don't know if
probably
I'll
chilling
come
with him.
back. 'Cause, like yeah,
like
yeah. they're probably-
Mate, he's just chilling on the island smoking the volcano bomb cunt. Like, that's what he's doing.
How did they convert him to their culture, cunt? Fucking flip the tape on the good old switcheroo, reverse.
he's
that.
gone in there. He's
that,
gone in
that,
there.
that, that
He's gonna
island is
do-
how I think of
Bro,
Amish people.
there are some
Yeah.
Legit cunt. Yeah,
There are
Irish,
some- there are
Irish people fuck.
fucked up places in the world. Do you guys know about that? Like that Snake Island place.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Like,
That's good.
Yeah,
memes.
It's got like what 8 snakes every square meter, like approximately.
That's fucked.
That's It's so fucking cool.
Fucking snake
have you
orgy
heard of
cunt.
Dollar?
Bro, I'm so.
Wait, have you heard
fucking
of
scared
Dollar?
snakes. I'd never be able
Have you
to.
heard of Doll Island? I think it's called. I think it's
Doll.
called Doll Island. I'm not sure. Yeah, Doll, like Doll.
What? So
Doll.
there's like a bunch of Centrelink doll bludgers there.
Yeah. They send them all, bro. No, I don't know if it actually is. I can't remember.
It's just a bunch of fucking.
Yeah, I can't remember if it's. Yeah, I can't remember if it's actually got living life on there or not, but it's classed as a haunted island, right? And all it is, it has doll heads like on poles just around the island, like you know, baby head dolls like ripped off, like put on like
Yeah,
just
someone-
sticks and
someone-
shit around the island.
Someone definitely did that as a sick
Yeah.
prank when they were like 22, and like they were on like
You don't understand. Like the island's pretty fucking big. Like
They're on spring break or
Yeah,
some
the
shit.
island's huge.
no,
But,
no,
like,
like
all
they
through
would
the
have
island,
been
doll
fucking
heads,
like
bro,
on a
and,
fisherman's cruise ship or something.
We're,
and they're like,
we're on a footy trip.
yeah, they go to a footy trip.
it's-
To, the island's probably in the
some
middle of
weird
fucking
shit,
nowhere.
Yeah, I think it is. But yeah, no, it's an little island and it's just got doll heads just all over the place and just dolls
I know there's
everywhere.
a cat
Like-
island like off the shore of Japan or some shit.
Wait, oh
Wait,
what?
It's
is
such
it-
a random.
It's in Mexico.
yeah.
Everything's
Oh,
in
yeah.
fucking Mexico, I swear.
Yeah,
fucking get a
Mexico,
taco,
like,
go
it's
to
fucking
Del
go
Island,
high.
fucking you got everything.
Yeah,
cunt.
why are they trying to leave that place?
It's in fucking Mexico. Someone definitely just did that as a prank.
Mate, cunt, we got fucking
No,
movie,
you
we got
know
movie
what?
world. These cunts got Del Island, cunt. Like, what's going on here?
If someone did that as a prank, I'm very, very fucking impressed because that's a big fucking island and there is
Yeah.
so many dolls on that
Yeah.
island. Like,
And they didn't even
would've taken-
record the
Oh,
reaction.
man.
Yeah, there's,
Mate, you get a bloke of 50 people together who want to pull a sick prank like that. I guarantee you could do it.
bro, where the fuck are they getting the dolls from though? Like,
Mate, quick shop to fucking Toys R Us, you'll be right, mate.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mexico.
Christmas
had
Day sales,
Mexico,
bro.
Mexico had a doll shortage like a couple years ago. I can remember.
yeah.
Oh
I
fuck,
remember
gotta
this,
run the
actually,
inventory
yeah.
check real quick.
So no, but that's actually crazy that there's so many that's out there that
Yeah.
is undiscovered. So, I mean, I'm not putting my hand
Like,
up anytime
yeah,
soon to
yeah.
go travel.
If we're talking,
Yeah,
if we're
like,
talking,
if you guys were offered to go out and like be like one of the first people to explore a certain area, would you do it?
Yeah, I'd do it.
Depends how far we're going. If we're
Oh,
going,
yeah,
if we're going to Mars, like fuck that. But if we're going like
no,
somewhere
like
so
on Earth.
far away, there's no chance of others on Earth.
Like on Earth. I don't even know what I'd do because I'd be so scared of what's gonna the outcome or if we find anything. Like, have you guys seen fucking like Kong Skull Island or some shit? Like where they fucking
What?
they land on a fucking island and then there's just fucking King Kong on it.
Man's just inventing islands out here.
No, like the movie.
Oh, I
That's
thought
what
you
it's
were
about.
being
Did
actual.
you,
Island.
did you go to Donkey Kong Island?
The movie, like they just fucking land out of nowhere and like there's like something. It's just fucking King Kong there.
Yeah, takes the
No,
Mario
imagine
Kart
little-
island, please.
What
I'd
happens
be
is-
so scared what's gonna happen.
What happens is there's an island in the middle of the ocean, and it's surrounded by like fucking like 16 hurricanes or like tornadoes. Like
Yeah,
it's just
exactly.
a massive storm, and they want to go through it to see what's on the other side. You know, they think that there's something on the other side, so they drive every like helicopters, fucking navy ships and shit. Really get fucked up, and as soon as they go through, they let off landmines, which is like a science thing for like seeing like what's underneath the earth or some shit. I can't remember how. And it pisses off King Kong, and then all of a sudden he just comes out and just fucking throwing haymakers and everything, just destroying everyone. And now they're stuck on the island, they're gonna try and get off and shit. It's pretty good movie, I find it.
Like,
Could you
Bro,
imagine that?
on the topic of like King Kong and shit, bro, the new fucking King Kong versus Godzilla movie looks so fucking good. It looks so good.
haven't seen it.
I'm not impressed. I'm not gonna watch it.
But going back to Nick's question, it depends. Because like if we were going under like those water like you know how those like water caves, like I wouldn't do that shit.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I
Because
have like
you're
a
gonna
weird
become-
Bro, like going
weird
caving,
phobia of drowning.
going caving and shit. I don't see the point in.
Yeah, but
like,
like if
that's
it
so
was
cool.
like no one's ever been to this island, no one knows what's on the island. You have to live there for 4 weeks. I'd be like, yeah, that's fucking chill as.
Yeah, fucking vacation with the boys.
It's like it's like
I
a
wouldn't
50-50
do it.
chance of
I
wild
wouldn't do
animals.
it. I wouldn't do it.
I'll do it.
I would. I'd
I
do
would
it.
too.
Hey,
I'll
mate,
do it
if you
every day
if
of
you
the
mate,
week.
if you mate, either way, you die, you're a legend. You make it back, you're a legend.
No, wouldn't it be
I'm, like,
scarier?
I'm way too paranoid, like to do shit like that.
Bro, imagine us just fucking have fucking drinking fucking coconut fucking milk fucking by the beach, fucking just chilling with the boys, fucking big
Fucking-
big monkey comes out of the fucking
Oh, we
bushes
got
and it just attacks us.
How do they tame monkeys?
Huh?
How do they tame monkeys? Like, how do they get monkeys to go along with so much stuff?
They're basically like that's basically like the closest we
But, like,
like
They're
No.
pretty much-
probably are.
They're pretty much fucking slaves, monkeys.
Yeah,
Are you
like,
talking
I just don't understand. Like, monkeys have like cognitive thinking where they can choose what they want to do. Why do they choose to hang around with humans? We're so
Are you-
fucking boring. They
Yeah,
have
are
the
you-
ability to go swing in trees. Like, what are you doing, cunt?
Probably to them that's boring.
They have the ability to throw shit at each other, cunt, and they're fucking hanging around with us. Like,
Hey, we can
I
do
mean,
that.
we could do
Actual
that.
shit kickers. Actual shit kickers.
Are you talking about like the street performing ones?
Yeah.
No, like the people that get pets as monkey pets, you know? You know people that get monkeys
Yeah.
as pets?
Yeah,
And they just be chilling in their apartments and
Yeah.
shit. Like, as if that monkey wouldn't just like that monkey picks up shit like them opening doors and shit. As if the monkey just doesn't go, all right, I'm out, peace.
Opens the front door, walks, deuce.
Nah, because it knows it'll get
He's
shot.
in the
Out the front
beast.
door.
fucking monkey throws banana at the cunt, and fucking fucks off.
Takes the cunt's doll. Yeah, it's like cunt.
Just wake. You
I'm
wake
gonna
up
start
one
my own
morning
island
and
called
you're
Dole
just looking
Island.
But you wake up one morning and just your wallet's on the kitchen bench, no money inside. There's a note from the monkey. Yeah, look, it's not working out anymore. Deuce. And he's taken the car and everything. Just gone. Living his own life. That's
Takes-
The monkey's put one of those notes out there like, oh, I need to go find myself. I'll be back in fucking 6 to 8 months.
Yeah.
You know.
Rolls up to the jungle hood in a new Beamer.
And
Says,
Goes back up
who's
to the
king of the
zoo.
jungle now, cunt?
got the fresh
goes-
Mercedes.
Rocks
Wait,
up
car's
back to
down. I'm here to
Nolan's
pick up your bitch.
No, he rocks up in a Tesla with his hands behind his back, like, look at me, boys. You thought they could drive cars? I don't even have to drive the fucking car.
And the
Can't
homie
drive
just
fuck, mate.
Who's the monkey now, cunt?
homie just shows up in Nolan's zoo, pulls up, and he's just like lets all his homies out, just like, yo, boys, come with me. We're about to live our best life. Like, come on.
Wait,
Just
let's
jumps
go
on a
hit up
flight.
Revs real quick.
It's bro, that's a pet monkey I would love to have. Not gonna lie.
The classic. Yeah,
Anyway,
like,
ladies and gentlemen, you want something to say? If you want to add on, bro, I'll I was about to wrap it
Oh,
up. If you
I
want
was just gonna say like what
Yeah.
like how they get monkeys to just like because if you look at monkeys in the wild, you're like that shit will never be a pet, and then they have like
Yeah.
these fucking
Oh,
these
no.
monkeys just chilling with them.
That's because they're bred in captivity,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Like they're bred.
Yeah.
No,
I know
Yeah.
for baboons and shit,
Yeah.
you need to have them since they were a baby,
Yeah.
so they grow
Yeah.
comfortable around you, and then even then
No,
it's
no,
not a
but,
sure
like,
thing.
But like people can be like, you know how have you seen when like scientists or like I don't know what their actual names are like, but people that work with animals go out to a jungle
Vets.
and like,
So-
no,
zoologists.
it's not vet. I don't know what the fuck the actual name is. But they like work with animals and like try and protect the habitats and shit. They're
Mm.
just like a green person, you know.
A Steve Irwin wannabe.
Yeah, but like the animals try and help them out. Like I saw a video of an orangutan trying to help this man out of like one of their drinking ponds, but it was infested with snakes, and the orangutan was trying to help him out.
Yeah, but the man was there to stop,
Yeah.
like, get the snakes out. Yeah,
Yeah, get the
I saw
snakes
that.
out. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Like why would they give a
I
fuck?
mean, it's the same. It's the same as like that whole Harambe shit, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
what shit to that kid? He literally just picked him up out of the water and sat him right in front of me, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I
but
know.
then Americans
Rest in
like
peace, Harambe.
big fucking gorilla, fucking. Bang,
I
bang,
feel
bang.
I feel like if you let your kid drop in the fucking the like enclosure,
gorilla
you,
food.
you,
If
you
you're
are the one who
You
should
are,
have been.
you are the one that should have been shot. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They just shoot the mum as a
Yeah.
kid.
he's just got Harambe in his sights and then just ends up snapping over to the parents, just colliding them both. Like, yeah, nah, the kid deserves
Fucking
it.
Harambe gets the golf
I should
club.
move
Then
in that.
poor fucking smacks the fucking bitch out of the fucking out of the zoo. Cunt.
Yeah.
Imagine if Harambe just had to chuck the
Okay.
kid back up.
fucking yeet.
Yeah, imagine if Harambe just the little crossover.
Harambe sees LeBron James. He's fucking
Literally, Harambe had the kid there. He sees the
Fuck my
zookeeper come and
James.
run into sees the zookeeper running up to him, and he thinks the zookeeper wants an alley oop, so he just lobs the kid back to the fucking.
Have you seen when gorillas just run at each other and they just fucking hit each other like they're both brick walls? That's
Yeah.
just crazy. They run and jump at each other and they both just go. I'm like, that's insane, guy. Fucking 500 pound gorillas just fucking.
Surely we recreate that, Charles.
My money's on
Yeah.
Charles here.
Yeah, gonna have to put Charles on this one.
5'7" cunt. He's getting run over.
Look, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to let him know, boys.
We'll let the money talk. All right, we'll let the money talk.
That'll be for
I
another
know.
time.
Has no money. What do you mean?
No, my money, bro. I'm putting it on Charles.
I bet.
Watch me. Sorry, you're my duo and all, but like, I have to pay
No.
Charles on this
I ain't
one.
fucking with you like that no more. I ain't fucking with you like that. Hell no.
I ain't hitting up you for no videos. I ain't hitting you up.
I'm just saying.
I'm getting kicked out the house.
I'm getting you kicked out of the house. I don't give a fuck.
I just don't think it would end well if we ran at each other. Like I seriously have hit people like twice my size and gone through them. And
Yeah.
Reese and Tom have both seen that happen before. Like
Yeah, we'll do suicide sprints then.
The thing is, I was literally about to say, Charles has no like worry, man. He will run at you, bro. He doesn't care.
Like, I've done it before.
He's
I've
got
done it
nothing to
again.
lose.
We'll do a suicide sprint then.
He's got nothing to lose. He's just like, I'll just fucking do it, bro.
What do you mean? What do you mean suicide sprint?
Okay, so it's an NFL fucking training that linesmen do. Like, I don't know, linesmen are like the line of scrimmage, that ones that line up and fucking pretty much gorillas.
Yeah.
You basically lay on your backs, and when someone says go, you get up, turn around, and just sprint at each other straight away.
Oh, you'd be still
Oh,
fucked.
yeah.
You'd still be fucked.
Yeah, well,
Like-
I bet.
I used to do that at football training with the seniors when I was 16.
Alright, so if
Yeah.
you both start running now, we'll have a cameraman in New South Wales somewhere ready for the collision.
Right, he's gonna make it to the Victorian border before I've even got to Bendigo, cunt.
What do you mean? I'm not leaving my front yard, cunt. I'm gonna be
Right, I'm gonna get in the shower, have a wank, you know, fucking get back.
Relieve the tension.
I'm gonna
Look at
start
the
running.
time.
I don't even leave front yard, cunt.
I guess I better start walking.
I was like, I better start making a move now. It's been 2 days. Meet him there.
Fucking dead on the
no.
side.
Do you know those fucking? Do you know those suicide sprints that you're talking about? That's just the worst on the sand, bro. Because if you slipped, you were so fucked. You were up on a knee straight to the head.
Yeah, when I was training, like when I was playing NFL or gridiron, we had to do it on like a dog, like it was like a oval with a dog track around it, and we had like this. We had the only gridiron field was right next to the fucking dog track, so it was like sand all over the fucking field, and that's exactly what happened, bro. If you slid or anything, you were fucked, bro. You had grazes everywhere. It was fucked.
So pretty much, you drop your kids off for gridiron practice, then you look over to the dog racing track and chuck on a couple of punts on the dogs.
Chuck your mortgage and the kids on. And then you lose it all. It's like, well, the kids are already here, mate. Don't worry about it.
Just pick them up from training.
Yeah, he finishes training at 8. All right, and he likes food.
Yeah,
that's it. That's
just by the
it.
way,
And he won't hesitate, can he? Straight in the van.
just by the way, the coach is a bit of an asshole, so get him here about 5 minutes earlier, which way they start at 5:30.
I've already paid their fucking fees to play. Like they're playing,
unless you want to give me a refund, like I'll take the refund on the fees. You know, you don't have to take him to train.
Cut our losses short here real quick. Okay, but I think we'll end up wrapping up here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for tuning into the Sensible Sesh podcast number 3 for the channel. We all appreciate you tuning in, showing love as you do every week. As always, guys, it's been an honor to serve your ears for the past hour and probably 30-40 minutes we've been live for. So thank you all again for tuning. We'll be live with another podcast same time as always next week. Be sure to tune into that one. Make sure you have subscribed, turn on the notification bell if you haven't already. And from all of us here at the Sensibles, we love you all. Peace.
Yeah, fuck
Peace.
Fucking see you.